continues into the deadly mass shooting in Half Moon Bay. Some of the people who work at the farms are now speaking out. KTVU's James Torres now joining us with the workers' reactions to the shooting and the deaths of their co-workers. James.
Yeah, Pam, good morning. Well, these interviews were coordinated with the group Alas. They have been working with the families of each of those people, each of those farm workers who've been affected by these shootings. These farm workers asked their identities stay hidden for these interviews, and most of them told us their stories in Spanish. One man says he was a supervisor at the Concord Farms. That is one of two farms where police say a gunman shot and killed people he worked with. That man tells us he thinks he would have been a target for the gunman because he's had to report his aggression in the past. He says he wasn't a target because on the day of the shooting, he'd called in sick. He returned to work this week.
The interviewer asks what it's like to be back at work. He says, a bit nervous, scared that it could happen again. I know that it won't, but there's no guarantee. The interviewer then asks, why do you choose to work at this farm? He says, because they facilitate taking kids to school. They're flexible with us, and they give us no trouble. And if I find another job, I'll have to figure out how to take my kids to school, and I won't have that same opportunity.
And this man we're hearing from says he's worked in the area for almost 30 years. He's originally from Mexico. He came to the U.S., specifically in this area, for a better life for him and his family. And he, like many of the other farm workers we're hearing from, struggling to make the decision to either keep the job at the farms here in Half Moon Bay or find another job away from the memory of the violence. And when asked what it would take for this farm worker to feel at peace with the farm, feel at peace with his job, he says he's not sure. Dave?
James, thank you. Time now.